Wait. All right, guys, here we go. We are heading to Daytona. We got a wheel hooked up. We have the Thrustmaster T150. We are going to see if we can actually get through a little bit of this race without wrecking, without any bugs, and see how it goes. And when I say bugs, I mean bugs in the game, not Bugs the Bugs, who's actually not joining us in this race. This will just be me going at it. But let's just roll that intro. All right, guys, so here we go. We are starting in first. Let's see if we can see if we're able to keep a line with the wheel. See what it's going to be like if we can stay in a pack. Right now we are in the lead. So we skipped qualifying. So they just threw us in front. First place without qualifying. So let's see what we got going on here. I don't even know if there's a way to look back without using the controller, and we're already wrecked. We have no mirror, so we don't know if anyone is around us. I don't think there's any button here that I can even view with the wheel to show me and back of me. So that's what we got. First lap, didn't even make it through. Look at this. This is ridiculous. We're gonna restart, but that was ridiculous. Without a mirror, how are you gonna know if there's a car on the side of you? Come on, guys. Come on. How do they put a game out like this without giving you a mirror? That's insane. Insane. All right, here we go. Wait. I don't even know what to say. You don't even know when the race starts. They kind of just throw you in the race. Oh my goodness. Can we even make it to turn one? All right. I think we're going to have a goal to at least make it through like one turn in this race. Here we go. Let's start over. All right. What is this? Take 3. Let's go. Foot down on the pedal. Keeping it on the inside. I have no idea if someone's up in the top lane. No word from my spotter. So let's just see if we can keep it down low. Hopefully no one's going to try to wreck us. We'll stay low. Just assuming someone's high. We don't even know though. No word from the spotter. All right. There's no buttons, I don't think, to even that we can look back or the side on the steering wheel. I think you need to control it to actually do that. Joystick on the wheel does nothing. All right, there you go. Spot is telling me someone on the right. Hopefully he doesn't come down into us and he knows we're here. Keeps coming down, it looks like. Okay, no idea what's going on behind us. We're just going to assume there's cars behind us. And we're just going to stay low. I don't even know if I can go up high. If I change the camera angle to the cockpit, you'd get a mirror, but I don't think you can see on the right. I think you just see on the left of you. All right. So this is basically you're only racing, you're racing looking forward. There's no racing to know what's going on behind you, which is pretty important. When you're in a race, to know what's going on behind you, see your right and your left. But see if we can get some drafting going on here. See what we can do, some pushing. At least we got some cars in front of us. No idea what's going on behind us. All clear. I'm assuming I'm clear. I messed up. Means I'm clear above. I have no idea. I'd like to move up, but I don't know if I can. I'm gonna make the move. I'm losing up. See, I would have wrecked. I have no idea when I can go up. All right, we're in the line. Hope there's no cars behind me. See what we can do here. Obviously, using the wheel in our last video, we were using a controller. Really hard to keep a line with a controller, but of course, definitely much easier with the wheel. But it's just so much more in the game that needs to be happening besides just having a wheel. You need a mirror. You need to know what's going on. You need to make sure that that the AI is good and you know, can race around you and not into you, which is pretty important. But all right, with some decent racing right now. Nothing crazy going on. Hopefully you don't get like thrown into the pits for no reason. See if we can catch up to the leaders. This is definitely, I think, the best view with the wheel. To just have the hood view over any of the other views. I think the field of view when you're actually in your cockpit is not a good field of view, so it's hard to judge corners and where you're at. Something really important with racing games, if they can let you alter the field of view. So when you're in the cockpit, to change that field of view for the best racing experience, so you actually can know where your car is. So with 3 wide, that's pretty scary. Okay, keep it low. Oh, no. Ah. That could have been my fault. I don't even know. I have no idea what was going on inside of me. I know we were 3 wide. I thought I was pretty low, but I could take the blame for that. Let's try. Let's go one more time. Let's try this one more time, and let's see what happens. At least we had a little bit of a race going on there, but here we go. Again, no idea what's going on in behind me, side of me. No clue. But we're racing. We're in the front. I would actually prefer to be in the middle just to see what's going on with all the different cars front and back. But it looks like we got no idea what happened. I got hit. All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop into NASCAR Heat 5. You know, we did a comparison earlier, but let's go to Daytona at Heat 5 right now using the wheel. And we're going to see the difference of, you know, being able to actually stay in a race there. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. We skipped qualifying. So with Heat 5, they throw you in the back when you skip qualifying, not the front. But here it is. Here's a comparison. Again, I like the graphics in this game better. I know people do like the graphics in Ignition, but I actually think I prefer these graphics. But here we are. We're in a pack now. And let's see what we got going on. See if we can actually make it through. We got a 4-lap race going on. I will say the thing with Heat 5 with the wheel, I think you got to really mess with the settings. I didn't really mess with the settings yet, but I feel like a lot of the wheel is kind of really loose in the middle on turning. You don't really get that stiffness that you really need from the wheel. But as you can see, we are hanging with the pack. We have a mirror, so we know what's going on behind us, on the side of us. We'll see eventually if we can make some moves here. But this will give you a good comparison of Heat 5 Daytona racing against Ignition 21. See if I can come to the inside, make some moves. Maybe I can catch up and get some places here. And guys, let me know if you want to see a comparison like this against we can do Ignition, Heat, and we can even throw in like iRacing Daytona. And you can really see the difference. Obviously, iRacing is going to give you the best racing experience. The wheel, the feel of the wheel is the best. The feedback is the best. All the physics are just really good. And they do have, you know, iRacing's advantage is playing online against other players. It's got the best online community. But they do have AI racing, which is actually really good as well. But it really shines with community, you know, play online. But you can definitely get a feel good practice just doing AI racing with it. So we can even do a comparison on that if you wanted to check that out and see that, compare these other games. But here you go. You know, Heat 5, it's, you know, it caught a lot of stuff, but I think it's a decent NASCAR game. Looks good, runs well. We're still running around. We're gonna be able to complete the 4 laps. I can see what's going on behind me. I can see that there's a car up above me. Very important. Very important to have a mirror when you know, when driving. You would assume someone who's working on the on the new NASCAR 21 game, you know, drives a car, so they should know how important a mirror is when you drive. You know, a lot of driving you do, you're looking back, you're driving, you know, you're driving everything behind you as much as you're driving everything in front of you. We are tight in here. We just went 4 laps in Heat 5, and this we stayed in the pack the whole race. There you go. We moved up a couple spots, not a lot, but that was just to give you an idea. The pack stayed together. It was much easy to know what's going on behind me, in front of me. Of course, the Heat series had a lot more years to come together. So, you know, let's not count Ignition 21 out yet. They got time to make the game better and work on it. I think they should have delayed the release of the game before it was really ready. The game's not enjoyable yet. I don't feel like it's very hard to race. It's hard to complete a race. I couldn't even get through a couple laps at Daytona, as you guys just saw. But guys, let us know what you thought. You know, leave us a comment below. If you want to see, like I said, if you want to see a comparison of Ignition 21 up against iRacing, let us know if there's a specific track you want to see. You know, we can hit a specific track. There is a limit of tracks in iRacing that you can do against computer AI. So that there is specific tracks. They don't have all the tracks against computer AI. But, you know, that's that. There we go. Some fun racing. Guys, thumb up the video, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when we upload a new video. And we'll see you next time. Peace.